number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
No. Yes, let's go, James Washington. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
This one fielded at the 5. We'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He just did. He got stopped.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete.
Pass interference, that's hilarious, dude. Saw pass
Couldn't
interference.
hang on 3rd down.
I know, that was so clean.
Receiver open down.
You're lucky that wasn't even picked. You threw that one off.
Man, because of the coverage, it was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Samuels is in. Samuels, he had a
really
good run
now.
his first time. He's going to have another really good run. James Samuels.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
You don't know what to
Steelers
do.
able to pick up 18 yards there.
With their joystick.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run again with Samuels on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And this one's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass.
Let's go, Vince McDonald.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
I don't care. I wasn't going to the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What you running, buddy?
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their jobs, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll roll him out right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Let's
down.
go, Cameron Hayward. He's got his
Hayward,
X Factor
his second
ready.
sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Why did he just truck?
They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That is a 65-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Yep.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Oh,
it is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground.
Oh my God, block from here, you blind?
To the 25. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The only reason why you've been winning.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have
5
the lead
years,
now. They'll be looking for some separation
8
here
years.
as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Nick, I did triangle. No,
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. The 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
What are you doing, Gavin?
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Rivers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. John Timu gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run. This is Kamara. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
He got reinforcer, retailing and power stretcher.
From the gun, Rivers.
No,
And that
pass.
will be incomplete.
That should have been
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, it's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He's going to launch.
Give it pass interference. Plus more for James Washington. Opponent. 1st and 10 on the...
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. To throw again is Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Cameron Jordan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
As a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while. They couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Because we're not.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their
Who
heels.
had that
And
interception
he's
to me?
taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard
I think it
line.
was. No, it was
23
Justin
yards,
Lane.
the
I think
final
this game
tally.
was Justin Lane. He had a pretty good game today.
They'll throw again. Rivers for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was clean.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rivers now. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
And certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs.
Just remember, Nick, that they can't.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Following the interception here, Rivers. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners. They've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Samuels. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Big boy.
Complete.
That'll
be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Yeah, it's a thick man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Bad.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Yes.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back.
Yeah.
That's Jalen Samuels. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run with Connor. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Back to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Oh, that's...
Now it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald.
Good.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Boswell's kick is good. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Yay! Joe Hayden.
It's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they take a knee. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion.
All right.
It's worth it.
I'm going to end that one. I'm going to